Hi, my name is Wahaj. Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss and explore Microsoft Dynamics 365 Customer Insights. It is a very interesting product. So let's see. Dynamics 365 Customer Insights is an enterprise-grade customer data platform. It is part of Dynamics 365 artificial intelligence platform. If you have used customer engagement product, you must have heard or read about sales insights or social insights. Similarly, customer insights is also part of AI platform. It was launched in 2019. It is an standalone application. That means even if you do not have any of the offerings or you do not have subscription to any of other Dynamics 365 products like finance and operations, customer engagement, or Business Central, you can still subscribe to Customer Insights and use it as an independent solution. It is well connected within Microsoft ecosystem and even outside of Microsoft ecosystem. Okay, so what is actually a customer data platform or CDP? So CDPs are a relatively new kind of solution in the market that helps organizations to understand their customer better and create a personalized experience for the customers. In today's competitive market, it is must to know your customer and then create a personalized experience for them. So, customer data platforms take data from various sources, various data sources, and various applications, whether it's structured or unstructured data, and unify them to form a true 360-degree view of the customer. Then it can help you to create segments like high value customers, customers at risk, or understand your churn rate, or based on your loyalty program. Then it can run some enrichment algorithms, which these algorithms are based on machine learning to understand your data better, and you can gain more insights on the data, like understand uh, brand affinity. That means what kind of brands your customer is interested in. Then you can share the insights or segments to an external system to take more actions on it, or to analytical tool or BI tool to understand it better. So, okay, this is CDP. Now the question arises, if you have ever worked on customer engagement or any CRM project, um, that also have an objective to provide a customer 360 view. So how it is different than CDP? To some extent, yes. CRM or customer engagement platforms provide a 360-degree view about the customer, but mostly this is the 360-degree view only is related to uh, first party information, or just the collaboration or related data in the system of the CRM or ERP, if you are connected with your ERP. In the contrast, CDP or customer data platform can take data from various data sources. It could be like your CRM data, your ERP data, and your website data, your website logs, like um, uh, which pages customer mostly view, which products they look at. So, and combine all of this data to create a unified view. Uh, okay, then the data management platforms are also a kind of solutions which are there in market now from some time, and they help marketers to create digital ad campaigns. Okay, we can see how it is different than CDP. Here is a small comparison about CDP, CRM, and DMP. If we quickly go through, so CDP's purpose is to unify data for omni-channel personalization to drive acquisition, retention, and increased customer lifetime value. In contrast, CRM automates marketing, sales, and service processes to increase effectiveness and productivity. So CRM is more uh, helpful to your team to to increase their productivity, whether it's your work is your Salesforce team or your customer service team or any other team. Also, the DMPs or data management platform enables targeted audience, and these are mostly based on your Google Analytics or any other tracking data that can help you to create a digital ad campaign. Okay, so the data sources for the CDP could be first, second, or third party. When you say first party, it means the key information about your customer and their personalized information, while second and third party is the information which is generated by the systems or any IoT or Internet of Things sensors. Okay, CRM mostly works with your first party data, which is your customer, their documents, their transactions, and the collaboration with the customer. DMP is always third party. It tracks data based on the cookies, and uh, then marketers can run digital ad campaigns. Okay, data types. This is very important. So CDP can ingest transactional, behavioral, demographic, firmographic, and social data. So transactional is the data which is being generated by your CRM or ERP or other OLTP systems. Behavioral is how your data, your customers touch points or your customers journey on your website or in store. Demographic is your customers demographic information. Firmographic is information about the organization of your customer, like LinkedIn profile of the company and the stakeholders and all, and social data, of course, from the Facebook, Twitter, and other platforms. CRM is mostly works with transactional and relationship data. It does not include any behavioral or firmographic or demographic data. DMP always works with behavioral data. It has logs and analytics on how your customer responds to a website or website ads. Okay, okay. So now we know the basic, I guess, understanding of the CDP, CRM, DP, and one more thing we can see that the users of the CDPs are marketing, sales, services, and services professionals, similar to CRM. Again, marketing, sales, service professional. But for the DMP, these are mostly marketers or ad agencies. Okay, let's move ahead and see Microsoft Dynamics 365 Customer Insights key capabilities. So Customer Insights have two major features or major modules, you could say. One is known as Audience Insights, the other is Engagement Insights, which is in still preview mode. So Audience Insights is the bit that we mostly talked about in our last 2-3 minutes, which is unifying customer data. So what you can do, you can ingest data from various sources using pre-built connectors. You can connect to any Dynamics 365 application, Microsoft 365 application, or any other uh, online. There are many connectors available, so you can use Power Platform connectors or Power Apps data flow to bring in data from online and on-premise data sources. These could be RDBMS, these could be data warehouses, data lakes, or some other sources also. Okay, then of course the basic functionality of the audience insights is to ingest the data and then run the three M's, which is known as map, match, and merge. So map is where when you have multiple data from multiple sources, you need to map. You need to find a relationship from your in your data. For example, your let's say your primary source to the CDP is your CRM data. You load in all the customers and their information from CDP. Then you also have data from your e-commerce platform or your website about customers. Let's say then you let's say we ingest data from uh, website also. Then we need to map it, let's say based on your email. This is just one example. So CDP can understand that how it has to match a customer. So after the matching comes, and if there are multiple let's say our CRM data also has a phone number field, and your website data also has a phone number field. How to merge that data, which one has the priority? Let's say we say whatever is stored in the CRM is our priority, whatever is stored in the website, if CRM data is not there, that can override. So there could be many rules. This is just an example. So what you do, you map the data, you match the data, and merge features. One very interesting capability of Dynamics 365 Customer Insights is when you're mapping data, you can select a data type or semantic data type of an attribute. For example, you have location, address. So you can, it is normally a string, right? in the transactional systems, but in the customer insights you can define it as a location column. So this will help you more, it will give you more insights on that. Okay, so we, of course, we can see all of these in a later session to understand all of these functions: map, match, and merge. Okay, after your data is unified, you will see your customer tiles, or customer unified data, or customer 360 view in the audience insights. Then next step is you can create measures and segments on the customer data. Let's say you have data from your CRM, you have your data from your e-commerce platform, and now you want to see the total value, lifetime value of the customer, or total spend of a customer on both channels. So you can see that you can merge both this data, you can create segment or measurements, aggregate this data to get more insights on that. You can also create segments on measures or any attributes of the customer, like their loyalty, or loyalty program, or you can create, for example, a segment called high value customers, based on the total spend. Let's say more than $5,000 is something you consider a high value customer. Okay, then you can run some enrichment profiles which are based on Microsoft graphs, and there are some custom enrichment sources also available, and third party enrichment sources are also available from partners, Microsoft partners. You can also feed in your customer enrichment sources at CSV files. So, or you can use Azure machine learning platform to run algorithms to make sense of your data also. So one example I already discussed is brand affinity of that. Let's say you have all of this data, you want to understand which brands your customers are interested in. You can use a built-in Microsoft Graph um, algorithm, machine learning algorithm, that will give you an output of what customers, or in what brands your customers are interested in. Okay, let's move to engagement insights. Engagement insights is still in preview. It is more it will give you a reporting tool and analytical tool on your website and application data. Let's say if you have a website, and you have an mobile application, if you have log of that, or behavior log, where user clicks, what kind of pages are mostly viewed, so that kind of data can be tracked inside the uh, engagement insights, and you can create real-time reports on behavioral data. So these are different. This is mostly the engagement insights meant for behavioral data from your website and your application or mobile app, and yeah, this could be seen in real time. Okay, so here we are in the Dynamics 365 customer insights. I've already created a trial. I'll drop the link in the video description so you can try yourself. It's free for 30 days. Okay, let us notice, you see this is home.ci.ai.dynamics.com, because it's part of the Dynamics 365 artificial intelligence platform. Okay, here we can create multiple environments. This could be your multiple businesses or organizations, or for staging and production purpose. So for now I've chosen a demo retail environment for our quick review. You could see we have segments in the home, like total spenders, customer with 750 plus reward points. We have business per year, like total sales to till date, like, and average time to close tickets. This could be anything. I mean, just some example. On the left hand side we have navigation. Okay, before that we have audience insights and engagement insights as two major modules here. So in the audience insights we have navigation, customers will list all of your customers, merged and matched from multiple systems, and these are called customer cards. If I click on one of the card, you will see we have first party information like gender, DOB, address, and IDs from several systems, multiple systems. These IDs help us to match the data. And in the middle we have behavioral data like transactions, surveys, or maybe website clicks, links. And then on the right side we have measures like total spend per customer, reward points. And if I move to segments menu, you will see the segments created using this data and measures like customer with 750 plus reward points. These segments can be exported and analyzed in an external application also. Let's say we can run marketing campaign on it. We can run some workflows or power automate flows also on this. We can also move it to a BI application for further analysis or analytical purposes. So on the measures, we have created some measures like total sales, every purchase. These are very easy to create using some simple expressions. We'll cover predictions in a separate module. This, as I told you, we can run some machine learning algorithms to predict about our customer. Let's say customers who are really at risk. We want to predict customer who will churn in the next quarter. So this is just one example. Okay. Okay, let us look at the data quickly. See, we can have data from multiple data sources like we have here in from retail, from our service system and ticketing system. If I click on the entities, it will show us that how many entities are created from which source. For example, the contacts are loaded from retail system, then contacts are also related from our survey and ticketing system, and these are then combined and actually what we call it um, matched in the customer insights. Okay, so yeah, so we have an enrichment sources also. As I told you, we can run brand affinity algorithms, some other algorithms also. Yeah, so that's all for today's session. We'll discuss customer insights in detail in another session. We'll run some scenarios here to understand it better. So yeah, till then, bye.